Walking out of Stamford Bridge with a 1-0 win doesn't just feel like 3 points. It feels like a statement. This is the kind of game where, in previous seasons, United would have been praised for competing well and still somehow left with a draw or a late collapse. But this time, it was different. You could see from the opening minutes that the plan wasn't to outplay Chelsea in their own rhythm. It was to survive their possession phases, absorb the pressure, and wait for the exact moment to punish them. Chelsea had the ball, yes. They had territory, they had spells where it looked like we were pinned back. But what they didn't have was clarity in the final third. We didn't panic. The defensive shape stayed tight, the midfield distances were controlled, and there was always someone covering the danger zones. That discipline matters more than highlight moments. It's what keeps you alive in away games like this. And then comes the moment that defines everything. Bruno Fernandes, in one of those pockets where he lives between the lines, sees it before anyone else does. A sharp cutback, perfectly weighted, almost surgical. And Matheus Cunha, alert, aggressive, decisive, arrives like he's been waiting for that exact second all match. One touch, clean finish. No drama, no hesitation. That's the difference between chances and goals at this level. But what really impressed me wasn't just the goal, it was what came after it. Because scoring first at Stamford Bridge can either open the game or tighten the screws. United chose control. Not possession for the sake of it, but intelligent control. Slowing the tempo when needed, killing Chelsea's rhythm, forcing them wide, forcing them hopeful rather than dangerous. Every clearance had purpose, every duel mattered. Chelsea pushed harder in the second half, as expected. More urgency, more bodies forward, more pressure on our backline. But United didn't lose structure. That's the key detail. Not just defending, but defending together. Centre-backs stepping up at the right time, full-backs not getting dragged out, midfielders tracking runners instead of ball watching. It wasn't heroic chaos, it was organised resistance. And that's why this win feels different. It's not about domination, it's about maturity. This is a game United used to draw 1-1, or lose 2-1 after conceding late. But here, they showed something more valuable than flair. They showed control under pressure, game intelligence, emotional discipline, the ability to suffer without collapsing. Cunha's goal will get the headlines, and it should, because it was a proper striker's finish at a crucial moment. But the real story is the collective mindset after it. The refusal to let Chelsea turn momentum into damage. At full time, it wasn't celebration like a spectacle. It was more like relief mixed with satisfaction. A job done properly away from home, in a stadium where games usually become chaotic. 1-0 away at Chelsea. Not flashy, not loud, but the kind of win that builds seasons.